This video will cover the traditional draw stroke, often called the hip draw. So you take your paddle directly out from your hip, a vertical paddle, and to get a vertical paddle, the T-grip is outside of the boat, and then face the paddle with your body. For power, think about bringing your hip to the paddle rather than just using your arms. For your recovery, you have two options. You can either bring it to the boat and slice it out the back before you hit the boat, or use an underwater recovery. The draw stroke is used to move the boat side to the side. The paddle is out the side of your boat, T-grip hand is up, you rotate, face the paddle, and then a short motion to the boat. When you get to the boat, drop the T-grip hand down, lift up, you can go back out, do another stroke. You can also do an in-water recovery, turning the blade out, slice out, you can grab it again, slice out, grab it again. Your power comes from bringing your hip to the boat. Thinking about trying to bring myself over to the paddle. If your paddle is planted with a good vertical paddle, you can literally bring your hip to that paddle. Traditional draw stroke is out at your side at 90 degrees. We often call this the hip draw, where I'm drawing to my hip. You can also draw and bring the boat this way a little bit. Same deal, slice it out. You could also take the draw back here and pull the boat back this way. Draw stroke. Out from your hip, T-grip hand outside the boat, vertical paddle. You will use to bring your hip to the paddle, kick it out, slice it out before you hit the boat. Your other option is an underwater recovery. So pull the draw stroke to the boat, slice it out, do another draw stroke, slice it out. Power comes from down low, trying to bring your hip to the paddle. So bring your hip to the paddle. When I'm doing the draw stroke, I can come straight at you, or I could go a little forward if I need to, or a little backward if I need to, or come right at you. With students, I often stand in the water, use myself as a target so they can get used to positioning the boat with the draw stroke. The most common mistake is thinking, if I want to go this way, I reach way out here. But if you notice, my blade angle is really not grabbing the water. I find that the draw is much more powerful, more effective, if I'm worried more about getting a vertical paddle rather than the reach. So make sure you get a vertical paddle and then grab the boat rather than bringing it out here and it doesn't load to about this position here. It's more important to have a vertical paddle closer to the boat where you grab the boat and move it versus trying to reach way out and I'm not really grabbing the water out here. I don't really grab the water till about here. Tripping over the paddle is a common mistake, where you bring the draw stroke into the boat, the force of the water comes behind the blade, pushes up against this, and you feel like you're going to fall out of the boat. Make sure that you unload the paddle and kick it out and recover before you hit the side of the boat. Remember, with the draw stroke, face where you want to go, get a very vertical paddle, bring the boat to the paddle with your hip, and enjoy.